Best position for men to have sex. Psychology facts that will blow your mind. When most people think about the best sex position for men, they imagine something purely physical, focused on pleasure or performance. But psychology tells a deeper story. The best position isn't only about sensation, it's about connection, emotions, and the subtle ways human behavior shapes intimacy. Researchers studying couples discovered that men feel most satisfied in positions that allow eye contact, closeness, and responsiveness. That's why, surprisingly to some, one of the top positions isn't the most acrobatic or physically dominant. It's the missionary position with mindful variations. Now, let's pause here. Missionary has an unfair reputation as boring. But psychology flips that idea on its head. With small changes in angle, rhythm, or posture, missionary becomes one of the most emotionally charged positions for men. Why? Because it blends control with intimacy. From a psychological standpoint, men often experience a confidence boost when they can read their partner's reactions in real time. Facial expressions, breathing, and subtle body language all feed into a man's sense of competence. This visual feedback loop enhances arousal, reduces anxiety, and increases sexual chemistry. In fact, neuroscientists have found that eye contact during sex triggers oxytocin release, the same love hormone that bonds parents with infants. For men, this translates into a stronger emotional tie with their partner. But here's where the brain gets fascinating. When men engage in full-body contact positions like missionary, the brain doesn't just light up pleasure centers. It activates regions tied to long-term bonding and attachment. That means the right position can literally rewire how connected a man feels in his relationship. Another psychological benefit? Adaptability. Unlike rigid or performance-heavy positions, missionary allows subtle changes that put the partner's comfort and pleasure first. By shifting his angle or pace, a man shows attentiveness, a trait that women often find deeply attractive. This responsiveness reinforces the man's role as both lover and protector, creating a powerful blend of passion and care. Even beyond the bedroom, the ripple effects are strong. Men who regularly experience intimacy with emotional closeness are more likely to initiate affection outside sex. They hug more, kiss more, and express love in daily life. Psychologists call this a feedback cycle of intimacy, where physical closeness deepens emotional connection, which in turn makes physical intimacy even better. It's not that other positions don't matter. Variety is healthy and exciting. But when it comes to the psychology of men's satisfaction, missionary with variations often wins because it hits multiple levels at once: physical pleasure, emotional security, and relational bonding. So the next time you hear someone dismiss this position as basic, remember, basic doesn't mean boring. In fact, it might be the most mind-blowing psychological hack for lasting intimacy. Because the best position for men isn't just about sex. It's about love, trust, and the human need for deep connection.